Wait, okay. The future of gaming. This is weird. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video. I'm Obed, and you guys are watching Brawler. Alright, let me do this. We're gonna cut this part out. Okay. Wait, what? 2 people are watching. Question mark? What is it? What? What is it? Okay.
So skeptical.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the video. I'm Obed, and you guys are watching Obed Show. And today we're going to be talking about the future of gaming. Now, obviously, gaming is going really well in today's industry, and gaming is like one of our, it's basically in our everyday lives at this point. But the future of gaming is kind of ending because every game on the internet has some effect on people, and that game will get popular, then it will start the game will start to die. Then the developers will start putting out updates over and over and over. The game will just die and most likely lose a ton of viewers and a ton of people actually playing the game. So we're going to be talking about those specific games that are specifically, and what type of games that I think that developers should start to make. Now, obviously, Among Us. We're going to start with Among Us. Among Us is a really good game. It's fun to play. You try to find out who the imposter is, vote them out, and then the game ends. Now, obviously, that is a really fun game because you're trying to be a detective, find the imposter, and then try to vote them out. Or you could be the imposter and try to kill all the crewmates. But that's the problem. That's one of the problems. Because Among Us has an end goal. The end goal is to find the imposter, to vote them out, and get them out of the game so that you can end the game and the crewmates win. Or if you're the imposter, your end goal is to kill all the crewmates and then you win. And that is the problem, because how long is it going to take for Among Us to become boring? Because obviously, Among Us, you're trying to get to that, and you're trying to get to your own end goal, and to you're trying to get to your own end goal, and when you're trying to get to your own end goal, that will start to become boring, and it's going to get very annoying, I would say, because you're just going to be playing the same thing over and over and over. And Among Us is dying right now because Fall Guys had the same effect. Fall Guys blew up out of nowhere. People started playing it was fun. But if you have the same levels, obviously that's going to be boring. And then Fall Guys started to die. Then the developers started putting out more updates frequently, like new maps and new colors and stuff. I don't really know. I don't play Fall Guys that much. But Fall Guys died because, obviously, if you have an end goal, which is to win and to try to be first, you're going to be doing that over and over, and that's not going to be really fun at all. You're just going to be doing that same thing over and over. And obviously, there's other games out there that don't do the same thing. So Among Us, for example, is dying because the developers now, what they're doing is they're trying to develop a new map, because obviously we're tired of these 3, even though we've been playing for like 4 months. We're tired of these 3 maps that we have, even though we have 3 choices, 3 things that we can do with those 3 maps. But we want a new one, and then after that, it's just going to be the same crewmate imposter thing. I don't know if they're really going to, add more, but 15 players in a game, that would be fun probably. But it would spark, Among Us would spark up for a little bit, and then it would go back down. So what I noticed is for most games that have levels inside of them, those games typically start to they start to die quickly, because obviously you're gonna have that one person or that those few people that beat the game, even if the levels are hard, they still beat the game. And if you have like 50 levels, obviously somebody's going to beat those 50 levels. And guess what? They're going to be done with the game. They have nothing else to do with the game anymore. And yes, the developers can start and make new levels and add it to like 100 levels. But it's just going to be the same thing over and over and over. So most games with levels inside of them, they die quickly because it's the same thing. You're it's the same thing. Um, and then, for example, Minecraft. The reason why Minecraft hasn't, I mean, it has, but the reason why Minecraft hasn't died is because one, the game doesn't have levels. The game doesn't have an end goal. You do not have to follow a specific path to get to the end of the game. Pretty much, I mean, there is an end to the game, but you don't have to beat the Ender Dragon to end the game. You have a billion possibilities. You can build a house in another, just go exploring. You can be with your friends. It's multiplayer. It's really fun, and the developers know how to hook in their viewers and their game players so that they can come back every single time. For example, 1.17. Things that we've been waiting for such a long time, like copper, telescope. People use Optifine most of the time, but and then they're adding a caves update, which is what we've been waiting for since like 1.8. And the Minecraft developers, they really know how to hook in their viewers. Minecraft doesn't have an end goal at all. You can do whatever that you want, pretty much. But the game will really never die because it has no end goal, no levels, and it could be the same thing over and over, but it's really not because you have a billion possibilities for what you want to do. I mean, you can build a house, or you can blow up stuff. You can add mods, which is what I like the most. And Among Us, yes, you can have mods like the new janitor role or the mafia stuff. Um, and like you have certain YouTubers that make those mods, put them out for people to play, but that's because the game is the same thing. Minecraft, even though it is pretty much the same thing, people just add mods just for fun, and so that you can add things that the developers probably won't put in the game at that time or at that moment. Now, Fortnite, for example, Fortnite dies, but it comes back to life over and over. I don't really know how this game specifically works, but it does have an end goal. It's just like Fall Guys, and what you're trying to do is it's a battle royale. So you're trying to kill other people in order to win. But you have the same map, even though you can go to different areas of the map and you have free will basically, but you do have an end goal because it's 100 players and it can only be one player if you have teams, your team, but it can only be one player that wins. And so that I can tell can start to get boring because I noticed in 2019 a lot of people loved Fortnite. A lot of people love Fortnite. Myself, I love Fortnite. I wanted to get it. I got it, and it was fun. I played with my friends. That was fun. But if like you're just doing the same thing, battle royale, it's gonna get boring at some point. And the developers also, I can tell that Fortnite is dying now because they brought back Tilted Towers. They're bringing back some old features that they had in past times. And because the developers obviously they want to hook in their viewers, if you go on Twitch, you can see that Among Us is doing better than Fortnite. Rust is doing better than Fortnite. Minecraft is doing better than Fortnite. And that's because people are pretty much done with Fortnite right now. And if you go up to anybody and say Fortnite is good, they're going to say obviously another game is better because, the other developers know how to hook in their viewers and hook in their game players. Now, Among Us will be like Fortnite. It will it will have that same effect that it did, and it will die and probably come back to life sometimes. But then Among Us will pretty much be over. It'll be like a little bit of players. I would say like 1,000 or 5,000 people. I know that's a lot, but compared to 200,000 people or 500,000 people, that's not the same. Games, what I suggest, game developers, what I suggest is that you guys, I'm not saying that all games should be like a non-level game or a game that doesn't really have an end goal, but that's what Minecraft is basically. And Minecraft doesn't have an end goal, doesn't have any levels to it. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but it's really not. I don't know if you understand that much. It's very, very different compared to games that we have now. That those games, they're alive for a little bit and they blow up and then they die because they really have no no other way to come back to life. So that's all I wanted to say. And the future of gaming is probably going to, even though it's going, what's going? It's going up, but most games nowadays are starting to die, and we are going to get, you know, out of the gaming zone. Rust, for example, it it's kind of like Minecraft, but it's also like Fortnite. It's like a survival. Like you're trying to survive, you're trying to, live obviously, and get good stuff. But also, it's all about. It doesn't really have an end goal to it. I haven't seen any end goals yet, so Rust is also a really good game. I think it might like die for a little bit, but it might come back. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to have a nice day and subscribe. Hit that notification button to get notified every time me, yes, Obed, post another video. I did this all on my live stream at Obed Joe VODs. And the reason why I did this on YouTube for the first time was because on Twitch, I filmed this exact same video. I wasted 15 minutes and it didn't save the video. So I'm just doing it here before because on Twitch, that stuff. But the next streams that I'll have will be on Twitch definitely, and I'll post them on my VOD channel, and then I'll edit that and then put it on my my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.